Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Rumor making the rounds on social media is that the Ooni of Ife has, sent for 7 Ifa Brazilian priests. Ifa priests are those who can see very well, but right now, from what we are hearing, they said that the ones from Brazil, those who are working from the Ooni of Ife, are the ones who see the best. And usually when they see, they are able to prefer solution. Now, with everything that is going on in the palace, it is rumored that the deities in the palace have been crying a lot. From when we started earlier in the month, they said there was one, it started with fire, symbols of fire and all of that. And they say at night they keep hearing sounds coming from those huts where the deities are living. I started with 1 to 2 to 3 and to 4. They said the entire night people don't sleep well in the palace of the Ooni of Ife because some very horrific sounds used to come from those huts. And they said that those sounds are being made from by the deities. And usually when things like that happen, it's usually some kind of premonition that things are not okay or things are not likely to be okay. And right now, it is said that from the very beginning, like I said, it was fireballs and fireballs that the Oni kept saying. But now that it has degenerated to a point where sounds are coming out of those hut, they said it's very important for the Oni of Ife to, make sure they find out what is wrong. And this is not to say the Ifa priests here in Nigeria are not able to find out, but they said that over time, he has worked with these people and he understands how they work. And usually it's not just about the problem, it's to be able to provide solution to the problem. And that is why he sent his private jet to go get them back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? Dela writes, I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Happy Tuesday to you. Each and every one of you is so highly appreciated and respected. Thank you so much. You're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Report reaching us right now is that the Ooni of Ife has sent his private jet to go get 7 Ifa priests, Brazilian Ifa priests to come. They used to come 1 and 2, and right now he's asking all of them to come because they need to find out what the problem is in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They said, though there have been a lot of celebration with the birth of the twins in the palace, Ooni has been very, very happy. Families of the royal family have celebrated immensely with him. People have come from all walks of life to celebrate with him. It is evident that people are happy because, of course, we saw the naming of the babies. Everybody was there to support the Ooni of Ife. But, behind all of this happiness, they said there's something that worries them a lot. And one of those things has to do with the fact that the deities are always crying. And they said it's a sign of something that is very wrong in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that they need to find out what the problem is. And that is why they went to bring the Ifa priests from Brazil. First of all, they said that there is a pot where they used to put some kind of dry gin, the one that is recommended for a particular deity. And they say every 3 months they go to empty the pot and put a new dry gin. And that pot needs to be, filled up to the brim with dry gin all the time. From generation to generation, it has always been like that. The pot has got no leakage and nothing. And when they go there are certain signs that they see that is able to tell them what the problem is. But as it is happening right now, that they went there from nowhere, the pot was completely empty, that all the lights that were there went out. And they said the deity, that the eyes are usually closed and they made the eyes open. So that's a sign of something very, very bad that happens to be going on in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And that there are certain signs that Ooni of Ife, I mean, should not be held in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That shows that there's going to be a very serious taboo. And one of those taboos has to be, they said centuries ago, when stuff like this happened, that the king was made to see his look at the inside of his heart, like that cap they used to wear, that it's a taboo, one of the biggest sacrileges for the Ooni of Ife to see inside. And so that when things like this happen, there's always a very negative expectation that things like this kind of taboo may just happen. And if that happened, it becomes the end of the rulership of that king. And beside that, they say that there are a whole lot of reasons why those deities, like the four of them that they say they keep making sounds at night, maybe making sounds, is probably because somebody has done something they are not supposed to do in the palace. And there have been all sort of prophecies going back and forth. And the Ooni of Ife said enough is enough, that they have to go and bring the Brazilian priest. I'm not going to let this video get too long. I'm going to bring you more update on what they have uncovered. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.